Keyshawne Davis, fight week. You know what I mean? He finna get on his dog shit per usual. Uh, his last performance was beautiful. People made a bunch of excuses on his opponent that he was facing. But before that, Gustavus Lemos was giving Richardson Hitchens trouble. Uh, did Gustavus Lemos supposed to have a chance against Richardson Hitchens? Yes and no. But at the same time, he just gave him an ugly fight, which showed that he's actually a game opponent. For some reason, he decided he wanted to take a fight for the next weight class down, only to never make weight in the first place. And basically, fight. He ended up getting stopped. He was slow. He looked a little sloppy. Keyshawne Davis looked accurate. Keyshawne Davis looked clean. And that was his first homecoming. So to be able to perform at that level for his first homecoming, in my opinion, was dog shit. A lot of people who don't like Keyshawne Davis for shouting out Tank Davis wanted to undermine his accomplishments. He still got the knockout. He still looked very successful, beautiful, dominant. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. That night of boxing on that card was good, period. I mean, it was alright. You get what I'm saying? But Keyshawn made sure that he proved to you why he deserved to be a main event fighter. And if he was to win this belt against Barenchek, honestly, Keyshawne Davis should get the eligibility to fight Gervonta Davis. Y'all crack me up. When he beat on Frank Martin that ain't fought nobody, it's justified. But if he fight Keyshawn Davis, who actually has one of the better resumes and under 13 fights, we would then say he ain't ready yet based on who he fought. But I can tell that y'all didn't look at his fucking resume. Because if y'all looked at Keyshawn Davis' resume, and we even compared it to Gervonta Davis' first 12 fights, it's no comparison. Keyshawn is blowing him out the water. Keyshawn is beating people in his first 12 fights that Gervonta is beating in his last 10 fights. Maybe not the exact names, but the records are mirroring. A man who still has 30 to 40 fights is still fucking dangerous. It doesn't matter if he wins the popularity contest of boxing or not. What matters is, does he actually have experience? To have 30 fights, you have to have fucking experience. So, I know some guys that say Keyshawn record is not like that because they're ignorant and they only recognize people who they run ads on in front of their fucking phone. I respect all fighters. A man with 30 fights is still a man who fought 30 times. He ain't got to beat the popularity contest, in my opinion. But what y'all think, man? Keyshawne Davis, Barenchik. What y'all looking for, man? How y'all see Keyshawne Davis doing? And if he put on a dominant performance, right, and win this belt, should he get a shot at Gervonta Davis? Because I know some people that just feel like, oh, he shouldn't mention Tank name. I don't get that. And the reason why I don't get it is because why shouldn't if he in the same weight class as him? See, we got the game all fucked up. We want to see the best fight the best until it's somebody that we like, and we don't want to see him fight the best. He can fight anybody he feel like. It doesn't. You still gotta fight your fucking mandatories, bro. You still gotta fight unification bouts and shit like that. Unification bouts should be fucking mandatory. Why wouldn't we want to see champions face champions? That is pay-per-view TV. Not knocking out a nigga that's less known than the other nigga, bro. That's all I'm saying. Pay-per-view TV is Crawford versus Spence. That's the best facing the best. Not no name getting beat the fuck up by somebody who popular. That's not pay-per-view TV. That shit just start sliding. And it's one of the contributing factors that make it to where PPV numbers drop. Cause niggas ain't trying to watch you beat up on no fucking tomato cans. So Keyshawn versus Tank, if Keyshawn become a champion, makes sense. I get it. It might don't make sense to y'all. Well, he might get stopped in what? Versus Tank? Yeah, it's a possibility. Or you saying he might get stopped versus Barenchek. What's the bet? I like Keyshawn. What's the bet? What's the bet, the real estate? What's the bet? Yeah, that's what I'm saying about Denise. It's fucking disrespectful in my opinion. But hey, what's the bet, man? Hey, nigga said that. Hey, nigga said all Ukrainian footworks is a problem, bro. We know that. That guy beat Navarrete. Navarrete ain't fucking with no Keyshawne Davis though, bro. But I dig it. That's a game opponent. Navarrete not fucking with no Kita. Hey, so Jared Anderson, he's back on this card. Hopefully his confidence is still there. We watched him get on the biggest stage in his life and be stopped. Now listen, shout out Jared Anderson, he showed heart. He just was in a fucked up situation. Let's be transparent. What was the fucked up situation? Top Rank was putting him against cruiserweights, and every time it was time to fight heavyweights, it was problematic because now you got people who can actually take your punches, and you have to, bring skill set, and you have to possibly get hurt in order for you to win. Hey man, we'll see. We got Vito Melnicki on the whatchamacallit card too. Vito Melnicki, he on the card Friday. Abdullah Mason is back. We seen Abdullah Mason get the round of the year. Super competitive. We got Keyshawn Toller. I believe that guy's from Cincinnati versus Tiger Johnson. Xander Zayas is back. He tried to get that virtual fight. They switched up on him. Nico Ali. They don't got no opponent for him next though. So they about to get a last minute replacement for him. Yeah, Abdullah Mason is all right, but Jay, why you think Tank need Shakur in his fight versus Roach sold out already? Well, we know the fight was gonna sell out. Tank sell out venues, that's an automatic. Nigga, he could fight my grandma, he gonna sell it. Nigga, he could fight my grandma and he gonna sell out the stadium. Tank ain't got no problem with selling out the stadium. What them pay-per-view numbers gonna be looking like? That's what it come down to. Nah, I don't think Tank needs Shakur, but I think that fight should happen. Yeah, Jay on the same shit as me. Jay believes the fight should happen. Tank versus Shakur should happen. Let's just keep it a thought while, bro. It's the other way around. Okay, yes. Yes, for sales, if you want more attention to your brand, you need Javante Davis. But that is not a complete structure to boxing. Niggas get so caught up in the sales that we neglecting unification bouts and shit. Come on, bro. Keep that same energy for the best fighting the best too. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Keep the same energy. Need an adapter. Where the fuck I put the rest of them in? Oh, alright, there you go. Oh, we got racks. I said need, not want. Two different things. Nigga, I get what you saying. You talking about need sales. We know that, nigga. Tank sell. I ain't here to argue with him about that. You know that. Tank resume is way better than Shakur's. Not way better, but it's better. I agree. Way better, stretch. Better, I agree. Oh fuck! I put that little SD card that game. I lost this bitch game. Alright, that's what I was looking for. So alright, here you go. Tank resume is way better than Shakur's. Yeah, la, 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 la. Both they shits need work, gang. I ain't gonna lie, Shakur just got put on a better show. We can't compare their performances because Tank is a knockout artist. We know what people favor. You have to be born into that shit. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily everybody thing. But I do think that Shakur Stevenson will get this knockout February 22nd. He got a coach. I already know what the coach brings to the table. This same coach and Rasheem Jefferson had goddamn Raymond Ford on pure dog shit at his 130-pound debut after draining himself to make weight. Tank beats other 135 trips, then we can say Tank is like that. Yeah, I ain't mad at that, Jay. So Jay basically want to see competition in order for him to be able to determine if Tank is the one. Fighting convenient fights does not make you look like the one. I can agree with that. I'm not against that. But I know Tank fans get so fanned out that if he beat up on their own grandpop, all they gonna say is the grandpop shouldn't have stepped up and took it. You get what I'm saying? Like it gotta make sense. Y'all get what the fuck I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Does Tank resume need improvement? Or does he have the better resume, in boxing? I say improvement. I understand that Tank fans are a little delusional and they think sales leads to resume. Somebody knocked Keyshawn resume. Yes, he doesn't have a lot of fights. That takes time. You can't rush shit like that. But he has pretty good hats under his resume. So, in the voice of Tyrese Gibson, what more do you want from me? Like, what more? Everybody's shit needs to be better. I ain't gonna lie, Keyshawn shit, it ain't really no improving, especially if he won this. The fuck more you want? Niggas gotta look at box work and look at them numbers. You ain't gotta be a peak boxer for and the requirement is for you to be a pay-per-view star in order for you to be nice. Some niggas don't make it out of their city and they be nice as fuck, undefeated and all of that. But it be the politics. And I get it. Niggas not gonna harmonize with that because they don't give a fuck. Everybody can't pay a pay-per-view star. I don't give a fuck how good you is. The game ain't built like that for everybody to be a star. I'm just gonna tell her how it is. I ain't gonna lie, Jay. Keyshawn got one of the better resumes to me. Now I understand the haters. They mad he calling out Tank. So now they want to pressure him to all of a sudden go fight Andy Cruz, who put on a performance, but he ain't stopped the last dude. So he not putting on more dominant performances in the pros than goddamn Keyshawn is. So, like, I don't get it. And we pressuring based off what happened in the amateurs. Niggas just try to do that, pull that amateur, what happened in the amateur shit with Morale. Oh, Morale fought all of this. He did this in the amateurs. Morale did all this shit in the amateurs. Morale started taking them body shots from them 10-ounce gloves because he the taller guy and he got a longer torso, which helped David Benavidez. David Benavidez end up shifting to the side, packing his motherfucking ribs with bricks. All that gangster shit went right out the window. This is why you niggas gotta stop talking so fast, man. Cause you ain't gotta sit in the jacuzzi water with him. You can't go sit in the jacuzzi water with goddamn with David Morrell when it's time to get busy. It's easy to tell him what to do from the couch. You ain't got to feel that pain with him. You gonna go home in your warm ass bed and live comfortably. I mean, it's a touchy topic when people mention the Tank name, right? We can't say people are doing it to boost their sales or to create a buzz. But what if he really sent a contract that they like and they sign it? Keyshawn hasn't turned down the contract. All right, Shakur, he has turned down the contract. So we can say he's just using the name technically. And this is no disrespect to Shakur Stevenson. This is giving y'all the leverage points. But Keyshawn ain't get offered the contract. So if the nigga offered Keyshawne Davis the contract and he signed it, was he still calling out Tank name for buzz? Or what did he really want smoke then? That's all I'm saying, man. Y'all gotta let me know something, man. Fuck is we doing, gang? Fuck is we doing? Just let me know in the comments if you don't want to see the best fight the best. That's all you gotta say. Tank beating up on Ryan Garcia, was it the best fight in the best? It was a popular matchup though. I'm not taking that away. Money was made. Very popular matchup. The popularity contest, they won like a motherfucker. I ain't taking that away from them. But was it the best matchup possible in the weight class? Was Rolly Romero, who was gifted a belt, the best opponent at 135? Pitbull came in and as a last minute replacement. Pitbull, hey, listen. Pitbull came in as a last minute replacement, and he had more of an impact against Tank Davis than Rolly Romero as a last minute replacement. He put up a more competitive fight. The nigga buzz is basically based off him surviving against Tank Davis, who's a fucking animal. So what we doing, y'all? So what we doing? Tank didn't have time to prepare for Pitbull, so of course, man, that's all subjective. That's all subjective. If Tank would have knocked him out in 5 seconds, it'd have been like, oh well, another one bites the dust. I mean, last minute replacements is a part of boxing, bro. No matter what, Pitbull went in there and held his own. That's all I'm saying. And he looked better than Rolly Romero. And if he was to fight Tank again, I would bet money that he would look better and do more surviving than Rolly Romero. Remember, this man literally stopped Rolly Romero too. And in a worse fashion than Tank Davis. Now, skill for skill, Pitbull ain't fucking with Tank. But that night, he did his thing. And that's all I'm saying. I ain't in the business of undermining niggas because they handle business. I'm not gonna say like bad matchmaking. On who win? For what match, bro? Let me know the vibe. Bad matchmaking. Pitbull, he the one who answered the phone call. He took the fight a couple weeks out. Dog shit. Again, I ain't mad at nobody for doing nothing like that. I'm not gonna tell her, man, Rolly versus Pitt. Man, Rolly was being disrespectful the whole fucking time, bro. What the fuck? That's what he get. That was proper matchmaking in Rolly's eyes. Until that shit went up top his head. He got beat the fuck up, bro. We just gotta call it for what it is, bro. We just gotta call it for what it is, gangy. We got hats, but I got racks, cause I got habits. We Balenciaga on my little chick, cause she ain't average. Super trim. I know I had Pit by KO. He ain't got no chin. Hey man, listen, that ain't my fault. I wouldn't even say he ain't got no chin. I believe Tank rattled his shit, but that was just excellent boxing off the back foot. That Tank knocking out Rolly, that was one of his best joints, cause he was showing you tactical footwork as well as getting off the line and going up top his motherfucking head, man. You make him miss, you make him pay. It was a masterful knockout from Tank Davis. But anybody that know boxing knew that he was gonna knock Rolly the fuck out anyway. The fuck, the shit was free bricks. That's why the nigga be negative 1,700 on the goddamn Vegas. Vegas ain't giving out that much goddamn money, gang. Man, I ain't got nothing to do with a nigga getting knocked out in sparring, bro. The shit happened. It ain't no. Now we want to treat the nigga like he Jesus Christ and feel bad for the pain that he went through. That shit come with boxing, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Get your head the fuck off the line if you banging. That's all I got to say. Get your head the fuck off the line for somebody to knock it off. Now, if it was a cut, I feel bad because you got the headgear on to prevent the cut. Headgear don't prevent concussion. So shit is what it is. That's what come with the sport. Nigga rattle your shit too much. You had shaking baby syndrome, shaking baby head syndrome for a couple days. You get what I'm saying? Should just be what it be, bro. You gotta take it the fuck on the chin though. I ain't feeling bad for that though, gangy. Hey, but you from Baltimore? Hell no, I ain't from no Baltimore, man. I'm from Philadelphia, sir. Don't come in with that, man. You offended me. You fool. It's like, no. I'm chilling. Now I'm from Philly, bro. I'm from Philly. Hey, but listen, with that being said, I'm finna slide off. I got mad love for y'all. I'll be back on 6 p.m. I just need to come in here, talk my shit, walk my shit. I got other shit to do, so I'm finna go stand on some business.